Ladies and gentlemen, as we once again celebrate the miracle of the marriage of Figaro, I have a special presentation to make to an artist whose history with this company dates back 30 years, and with this particular production, 25. John Copley, stage director, teacher, raconteur, Renaissance man of the stage, made his debut at this company in 1982, directing Julius Caesar. Since then, there have been only 6 seasons during which his productions were absent from this stage. His interpretations of Traviata, this Figaro, and Idomeneo have captivated generations of opera goers. Just as A Midsummer Marriage, Pictam, Anna Bolena, Semele, and Ariodante have brought lesser-known repertoire to life, always with the greatest integrity and respect for the school. During 60 years in the business, John has worked with almost every singer of note, generously sharing his deep knowledge of stagecraft. A man who can step in for Maria Callas at a Covent Garden stage rehearsal and sing every note as written is someone not to be taken lightly. John, your deep devotion to your craft, your musicality, your seminal productions that weather the decades, and your razor-sharp intelligence and wit have brought such joy to so many in this art form. The San Francisco Opera Medal, by the way, John, step forward, please. The San Francisco Opera Medal is the highest award given by the company to an artistic professional. It was established in 1970 and has been presented to artists who have made a defining and lasting contribution to our stage. Artists such as Leontine Price, Joan Sutherland, Marilyn Horne, Placido Domingo, James Morris, and Charles Mackerras. John, this is an honor entirely benefiting your treasured contributions to this company, and I am delighted to present it to you this evening on the occasion of your 30th engagement with the San Francisco Opera. Congratulations, John.
Well, I have to say I am quite overwhelmed, I'm touched, I'm moved, and thrilled to bits. I'd just like to thank Mr. Copley and the San Francisco Opera. I would also like to thank this marvellous cast that has worked together. We've had 4 weeks of marvellous, marvellous creativity, and I think a little bit of fun now and again. One of the things that I was so thrilled about to get this medal, and I got a list of the people that had, received it before, and I noticed that Joan Sutherland, as David Copley's just been mentioned, Birgit Nielsen, Regine Crespin, Leonie Rieseneck, Marilyn Horne, Frederique von Stade, and more recently Ruth Ann Swenson. They're all singers that I've worked with a lot throughout my career, and incredibly happily with all of them. And I know you all want to get to your cars and you want to get home, so I'm not going to keep you for hours, but I would like to say one of the wonderful things about working in this company is that every single department is absolutely top drawer. There are no egos, there's no politics going on. They make our life so easy and so pleasurable. And one of the pleasures that we get as visitors is that we're looked after marvellously by the people upstairs. And one of the treats is that we are met at airports by very generous people who look after, they support us, and a lot of the sponsors too. But they meet us at airports, they take a lot of time, and they have to hang around airports waiting for us to get through customs with luggage. And on that list of divas that I just mentioned, I was very proud to be on the diva list, by the way, at last. I think a few people up here on the stage know that I can be a bit of a diva anyway, but it's just nice to be on an official list. One of the divas on the list, Marilyn Horne, I have to tell you this story because some of you don't know it. Marilyn Horne was being met at the airport by one of the loyal meters whose card suddenly wouldn't work. And this lady was in such a panic because she couldn't let Marilyn Horne down, and she couldn't get hold of the office on the phone. So she rang her daughter, and she said to her daughter, "You must get to the airport now, and you must collect Miss Horne, because she's so important, and it would be dreadful if she wasn't met and collected." So her slightly reluctant daughter got her little Volkswagen, sort of crashed Volkswagen, and got to the airport to meet Miss Horne, who was slightly impatient because she hadn't been there at the beginning or when she was expected. And there was Miss Horne with 6 very large suitcases and a lot of bags, etc. So they managed to get some of them in the car. One was on the roof, I think, with a bit of string. And by the time they got into town, Miss Horne was not thrilled with the whole thing. She had 2 suitcases under her nose. And she said, "I don't want to appear ungracious or ungrateful, but I mean, I'm usually met by a limo with a little bit of space and at least a bottle of water." And the lady driving the car, the young lady, she turned to Miss Horne and she said, "You're pissed off, lady." She said, "I thought I was meeting Lena Horne." Thank you, everybody. I have had 30 wonderful trips here, and I shall miss you all very, very much indeed. Thank you for being so supportive, loyal, and just a marvellous set of people here tonight. I'm overwhelmed. Good night.